Tensions between Westminster and Edinburgh have risen today as Boris Johnson continues his charm offensive on Scotland in an attempt to win back power at Holyrood next year. Chancellor Rishi Sunak will this morning meet new Scottish Conservative leader Douglas Ross today, where they will discuss strategies on how the two parties will work together going forward. The Chancellor will also highlight that Westminster provided £2.5 billion coronavirus support for Scottish businesses and £6.5 billion in funding for Nicola Sturgeon's administration to help combat COVID-19 despite the party's calls for more. It comes amid surging support for independence, which has seen recent polls show that 54% of Scots are in favour of leaving the UK and widespread praise for SNP First Minister Nicola Sturgeon. Express understands that Whitehall is extremely concerned by this surge in support for the First Minister after recent polling figures were presented to Boris Johnson. Whitehall sources told Express.co.uk that Boris Johnson stressed the importance of the Union to his cabinet colleagues in a recent cabinet meeting, stressing that regular visits were needed to Scotland. On Rishi Sunak's visit, sources told Express.co.uk, Mr Sunak's visit makes clear the commitment made by Boris Johnson to be more visible in Scotland. But Holyrood is concerned that ending the furlough scheme in October is a grave mistake, stressing it would cause thousands more job losses in Scotland. Mr Sunak is the fifth cabinet minister to visit Scotland after Business Secretary Alok Sharma visited Livingston on Wednesday to formally announce a new deal with Valneva, who will manufacture 60 million coronavirus vaccine doses at their Scottish site. Cabinet Secretary Michael Gove and Boris Johnson also visited last month, as well as Treasury Secretary Stephen Barclay. Ahead of the visit by the Chancellor, Scottish Secretary Alistair Jack MP said, "The UK government is doing all it can to help Scotland's economy through this pandemic and providing more than £2.3 billion in loans to 65,000 Scottish businesses is a key part of this."